let's talk about that paper deterioration. I had Larry Lepard, who you know, David, on talking about the big print. He reminded us that Bernanke printed 2 trillion in 4 years. Powell has printed 5 trillion in just 18 months. His new estimate is that a 10 trillion bailout package is now being prepped. That's the number he's working with that he feels will keep it going. Does that estimate make sense to you?
Yes, it's an exponential function, and that means that you know a true an exponential function. For quick example is the checkerboard that most kids learn about in grade school. If you put a penny on the first square, two the next, four the next, eight the next, 16. That's an exponential function. It's two squared, and and so when you get into the final phases of the great inflations, they do go exponential. Not necessarily by that factor, but they do go exponential. So it goes to two, and then the four, and then the 10, and on it goes. So once the market recognizes that in a big way, then you'll see the bond market deteriorate. And that's the key to the whole thing. A debt based monetary system is based on debt, and that debt has to be trusted, or it has to be a confidence factor. And we're taught over and over again that the most stable place to put your money is in the United States Treasury market, which is the debt market, which is really unstable in the fiat money system. They always fail, or they always have. So my contention is that this one is destined to fail. But before we get to that quote unquote failure, we'll have a new system imposed upon us in a variety of
How will the
ways.
new system be ushered in, David?
I'm not sure, but for a quick scenario, we could have some kind of a financial crisis, shut down the banks like in the 30s for a couple of days, come up with a central bank digital currency, go into your bank, get your retina scanned, get in the new system. And by the way, for everybody that's lost their job or whatever, we've got a universal basic income. And all you have to do is sign up and jump on board the new system. And the new system, they could basically wipe the slate clean, blame it on cyber warfare, and they don't know who attacked the banking system. So sorry, but we're going to make it good. We'll kiss you and make up and move on. And that's a scenario. I don't know, but that's an outline. You asked the question. That's an answer.